Hello, my name is Joe Collea. I have begun researching and writing, and as a result, I have been able to write a couple of books and some magazine articles, and been very fortunate that the New York Archives has seen fit to publish a couple of them. The most recent one is one titled The Ground Observer Corps 2.0, and what it deals with is the organization that was set up during World War II and then in the early 1950s to watch the skies of the United States. It was called Operation Skywatch. And the point of it was that our radar systems in the 40s were not adequate, and in the 50s were not quite up to standard yet either. So they employed thousands, about 800,000 actually, of volunteer citizens to man various observation posts and watch for airplanes. And when they saw the planes, they would report them to what was called a filter center. And then that center would try to make contact. If they couldn't, then they would send up fighter planes to see who it was, friend or foe. The reason for all this, of course, was the fact that the Russians had now come onto the stage as a aggressive opponent of the United States. And there was a real fear that they might try to attack us with intercontinental bombers. So it was a very serious business. And old as I am, I was very fortunate as a young child to accompany my grandfather on some of his tours of duty at the local observatory, which was built in the park in Ilion. And it wasn't until later years that I realized how important this whole thing was. But at the time, it was an adventure, and I had some understanding that, yeah, what we're doing is important. So the Ground Observer Corps was something that's kind of always stuck in my mind. So it's been a lot of fun, and I enjoy research and writing, and being supported and indirectly by the New York State Archives has given it all the more meaning. And I would like to put in a comment for those of you who may not already subscribe to the archives. I discovered that a few years ago, and it was a wonderful opportunity to study New York State history. I had taught it for many years, and obviously no one knows everything. And every time I read an article from the archives, I think, wow, I'm glad I read this because I didn't know that. So if you don't subscribe to it, I would certainly encourage you to take a look at it and read all about the history of your state. So with that being said, I would like to thank everyone for the opportunity here to say a few words about my project as well as the state archives. And I hope you enjoy good reading. Thank you.